Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are going to analyze regarding the crude oil price and natural gas price latest movements. We know that today, August 9th, Wednesday, August, the crude oil price currently stands about $84.22. After a great fluctuations, it's a very high price after 9 months, and the natural gas price hit $3 and 5 BTU. So that is also a very high price since the last January. So in this chart, we are analyzing what are the tips at the moment, what the market trends, and how we can take profit. Is it the right time to sell the gas or oil? What are the trends in gas and oil sector, how to take profit, and what are the coming weeks, what we can observe, what are the factors causing for this price hike, and as an investor what we have to do in order to avoid loss. Let's have a look detailing. Hello friends, just have a look on the natural gas market currently. Today is August 9. The price stands about 3.013 Toro, which is that the price went about 3.6, something like that today, and it's came down. Actually very good opportunity for short sellers, I would say. If you just see the chart, actually you can see that it's a very hike after March 20. March it was the March it was very high. Then after that, today is the period it came to $3. All these times it was fluctuated between 2.2. Some of the times we thought that it's below 2. You see that. So it was until this time it was the short sellers and never gone up above 3. So this is after about March, about 6 months, about 5 months later. This market is on up. The reasons behind today's hype is so many reasons are there. One of the things is that the natural gas demand in America is very high because of the seasonal demand, especially in Texas. There is the air conditioning demand is very high, so that is also causing the people to use more air conditioning because of the increased heat system or the hot weather. So that is one of the reasons they are telling. And so one of the another reason is that some of them is mentioned that there is a maintenance issue which is happening in America. There is a two pipelines. One is called the Nexus pipeline, which is approximately 256 mile and 36-inch pipeline, which is interstate natural gas transmission pipeline, which is designed to transport up to 1.5 BCF of daily gas delivery from feed points in eastern Ohio to southern eastern Michigan. So that is two states connecting pipeline. So there is a at the moment there is a maintenance happening. So that is also one of the reasons, so the slow production. So what is happening? The production is slowing, the demand will go high. Another second pipeline is RX and Akron. That's a full name, Rockies Express Pipeline. So that is a 1,679 mile long pipeline, and that is supplying Rocky Mountains of Colorado to eastern Ohio state. So this is the two pipeline currently in a process of maintenance. So that is one of the two. That's the two reasons we are considering the price hike of this natural gas. Then, as I mentioned, another geopolitical tensions. That always geopolitical factors also playing a vital role in the natural gas price hike. So when we talk about the coup, a military coup developed in Niger in Africa. So that is that means before in African that was ruled by the Western Alliance or Western supporting ruler was ruling there, but the military taken over. So the recent coup development in Niger has brought forth a significant revelation. The provisional government seems disinclined to permit the passage of trans-African natural gas pipeline through its territory. So that is one of the main reasons. This development carries substantial implications particularly since this pipeline was anticipated to act as a substitute for the Nord Stream 2 natural gas pipeline, which was subject to sabotage earlier this year. So, in this essence, this Trans-African pipeline was envisioned to replace Russian gas for the European Union in upcoming years. Should Niger opt to block this endeavor, it would eliminate yet another potential source of cost-effective natural gas for the European Union. Adding to the complexity, Niger plays a pivotal role as a major exporter of uranium. So major fear is that they will do something against this gas supply, then the Europe will not get adequate gas. So that is one of the another reason that the price may go up. However, we don't know the coming days because Russia's influence is very high in these days. We know that, and the Russian economy is suffering a lot because they cannot supply enough gas to Europe. So I personally fear that something they will do this winter in order to increase their price for gas. So anyway, these all factors are playing a vital role for this gas demand. However, at the moment, most of the investors believe that this is a very good opportunity for selling the gas because Europe gas filling months are coming. However, Europe has almost 80% of gas already filled because of the last mild winter. So they don't want much gas this time. So at the moment, I believe the price is very good opportunity to short sell and take profit, and the market may come back in coming weeks to back to about 200, 600 or 2.6 or 2.7 like that. Then you can again the opportunity to buy back. So however, if you feel that you want to keep your position, that's also welcome. The market may go up. So that's very confusing. So anyway, so this is the gas analysis. It's a very good opportunity, very golden opportunity, I would say, in order to sell your or take profit. And so that's about today's analysis. Yeah. Welcome back. Again, we can look on the oil price. It's hitting the prices on the August 9th, Wednesday. Today is 83.69 at the moment, and it's 83.28 in eToro, because the traders will always just make some changes in their trading. So you can just see that how the price is going up. It's a very high price at the moment. The main reason for this oil is going up on these days, as earlier I mentioned in the last video, Saudi Arabia's decision to extend its oil price, oil production cut actually. So that is one of the reasons that Saudi Arabia's plan to extend its voluntary production cut of 1 million barrels per day for another month to include September. Russia also said it will cut exports by almost 300,000 BPD in September. So that is the latest news. So that is two reasons will affect the market for a short time. However, I don't think that price the price, if you just see that in the prices, this is a maximum level. Whenever the prices touch almost, you can see that these are the the last price. You can see that the levels come, then there is a gradual decline is happened when there is a top layer. So this is happened. You can just see that this. So these are the points, because whenever the price is going up, there should be a negative reaction to the market, and there is a smaller decline is happening. The main reason for this recovery of the oil is driven by the pledge of major producers, like Saudi Arabia and Russia, keep supply subdued for another month. So there is a plan is that oil producing countries gathered decision for remaining the reduced oil production or cut for another month. So that is the reason for this oil price hike. Another thing is that and the stimulus boosting oil demand recovery in China. So there is, even though China's demand is weak now, that they think that China will get more demand in the coming months. So the another news is that in last Tuesday, this Tuesday, Saudi Arabia's cabinet mentioned that its support for pre-occupation measures by the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, that's called OPEC, and its allies. So Saudi Arabia is always supporting the OPEC, and they are very happy with OPEC. They want OPEC means then only the Arabian countries can get more money from their revenue. So they are Saudi Arabia is more getting like a leader in these days. Earlier days that was not the case. They were under the uh, like a command of, or they used to obey America's decisions, but these days they are not obeying that decision. So that is one of the another reason that so OPEC wanted to stabilize the market and wanted to take much profit. Or also the market is also closely watching July's US consumer price index, which is due on Thursday. So that is also the market is watching at the moment. Um, so at the moment, Chinese demand is a bit low because of the China's after the COVID, zero COVID policy, as we know that that's affected the Chinese protection a lot actually. So and after that there is a lot of their policies and things like that affected. So that is at the moment Chinese demand is a bit low. And the recent note is that China's consumer sector also fell into deflation. Deflation means something like a low demand, because at the moment China is not doing well, as we know that, and the factory gate prices extended a decline in July. So world's the second largest economy struggled to revive demand. So that is factors also affecting the oil actually. However, earlier we thought that Chinese slow demand may push back the oil prices. However, it's not happened because of the Saudi Arabia's and OPEC's decision. Also, the another thing which is causing for this higher demand of oil prices, the US fuel stock drawdown also boosted this demand actually, and crude oil. So that is one of the things. So these are the major factors. I think coming days, however, my prediction is will go almost like 83, maximum 86, a maximum 89. So anybody like to take advantage of this opportunity? It's a good opportunity for short selling. I don't think the market can go maximum 86, or after that there will be a high chance of a crash. So that is about the today's oil and gas price analysis. This is I would say this is a very good opportunity for somebody who is ready to uh, opportunity to sell the oil and natural gas, because in the short term, America can uh, I think the global economy is not that much progressive or accelerating at the moment. So the demand is quite lower these days. So that may be one of the reason actually. Oil price can't go much higher actually. And again, the China, India in these days receiving or buying much of the oil from Russia at the moment, because there is a oil price cap is there. Below that cap levels, India is buying the oil. So that is one of the reason actually. So India is not necessarily buying. In the previous years, India used to buy from Saudi Arabia the oil much higher price, but so India is not depending upon Saudi Arabia these days. Again, India's as a buyer of Russian oil is very high in these days. That's also very cheaper. So another reason is that again, Chinese demand, so that is very low these times because of the deflation and the Chinese weak economy. So again, I would say this is a lot of fluctuations can happen in the coming days. However, the crude oil demand price will come down. Good opportunity for short selling. At least do not take leverage. Minimum put $1,000 or $500. Then use your leverage, so that will keep you a good period. So you can adjust the stop loss as well. So wish you all the best. Take your profit. Keep patience. Thank you for watching the video.